Hello everyone and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 in the Midwest region of the United States in our modded series. Today we're going to be doing a new project and that happens here in Rochester. If you recall from 2 episodes ago, we were planning to build a boat line. However, there's an issue. We have a train line that kind of gets in the way of that. And that is the train line from Rochester to Cleveland. So our boat line will be starting way over here where we will start transporting steel to this boat dock underneath this bridge and the next, which those bridges are fine for right now. This bridge probably needs to be updated. But we come over here and we have this bridge, which is too low, with an old train by the way, and another bridge, and I guess that bridge is fine, although I hate it, so we're probably going to replace that as well. But that's going to require a hefty project, and we need to try to maximize our efficiency in our line over here. So, kind of taking a look over here, I'm trying to figure out new ideas for how we approach this situation. Let's just take a look at Rochester real quick, because I think Cleveland's fine on the bus lines and stuff like that. So, Cleveland, you're handling your weight. But Rochester seems to be having an issue. It seems like it's happening over here with our tram line. Ooh, the city's gonna get busy soon. Yeah, there's a bunch of people waiting in the tram line. So we only have, all these trams are mediocre. We only have 4. I thought I had plenty more than that. So we'll probably just replace, or we won't replace, because I don't want to spend the money on it. But we can give it the PCC 1643, and I'm probably just gonna give them 2 of those. So there's a few updated in this line, and we'll just update after that. Trying to save a little bit more money now, although we're at $200 million. It doesn't really matter too much, right? Alright, so I'm thinking, what if we try to get a line? Because this is really low in the canyon, and I'm not thinking we should stay with that. So if we try to do something like just cutting straight through the mountain, it's probably going to be cheaper than going through the whole entire canyon. That's what I just saw anyhow. What if we just did something like this? Our project may be very easy, and we may not even need to do a speed build. Yeah, look at that. And right there, it's not even $10 million. Huh, okay. I'm fine with that. So we're going to do a high-speed track for obvious reasons. We're going to change this bridge to something a little bit more modern or contemporary, whatever you want to say. To be honest, I think this is going to save us more money than anything. $20 million? Woo! That's a hefty line. That tunnel, by the way, is huge. Goes all the way through, comes up over here. I think this is a done deal. Alright, so I've just been waiting for a second for this train to pull in, so I put it on full speed mode. And I think I got past the point of where I connected everything up. Basically, I just connected it up with parts of the old track, so basically here at the station and back over in Rochester. Nothing too exciting. So I'm going to have to remove this. And since everything's connected up, I haven't gotten any red signals yet. So that is fine. That will do. We will have to destroy that whole entire track. I won't do that all right now. However, this train actually just got to a very bad condition, to where it is at very bad. So why is it not filled up? Excuse me, 113 people out of... I thought you would be a lot busier. Yeah, didn't fill up obviously. So we're gonna manage the vehicle. What type of vehicle should we give it? I need it to pull a lot of people and I need it to be strong. I think the Alco PAPB may actually do quite a bit. What, 126 capacity or 144 capacity? 144 it is. $25 million down the drain, and the train's kind of messed up. So we're gonna let that fix itself out, and then we are going to come back and fix up Rochester because it's a mess. We're gonna fix up the train station for that, because that is as old as the first episode. Yeah, there's also another issue where not everybody gets picked up. So now that the train's pulling away, we're going to go ahead. I'll have to delete the rest of the line and then focus on that other project. But I'm pretty sure people can't fill it up because it's been stuck on 108. And I think that's just been the case because the platform's not big enough. Let's destroy most of this station. Actually, I don't think I may have to move that track at all. I think I may be able to keep that. Let's do a speed build real quick. It's not going to be very long, but it's going to be something. Give me just one moment, I'll be right back. Okay, so we fixed up the Rochester station. I said I would fix it up like half like my series ago. So this is what it looks like. Very clean and not as messy as before, and it's a very big station as well. So therefore we gave it a nice little side entrance here for our passengers, and for all the people here for the cargo, I guess people are leaving the cargo side. Don't know if that usually happens, but people will still come through here and everything should be fine. Now we gave them a lot more space to pick up at as well, so therefore that should fix everything in regards to only so many people getting picked up at a time. Now it's time to delete the section of which I've been dealing with, and then we're going to do the boat line and try to complete the other line. So let's take care of that real quick. Okay, so finish that. That was wonderful. And now we got to go ahead and take care of the line that we need to set up. I don't know if I set up the lines yet. Nothing. Alright, cool. I didn't set up anything, so I have to set up those lines. And I think that everyone should be able to go through, and we'll upgrade the roads as well so people can, you know, use private transportation more often, because that would be really helpful. And obviously we have issues elsewhere, such as Charlotte Blue Line, where people are waiting for a long time. Gotta love it. Just one issue after the other, right? That's how it works here. Let's get this line set up. Okay, so everything is set up. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a boat. It's probably going to be a big one, because that would probably help us out a lot more. So what do we got? The Vandal. You only do oil. Okay. Looks like we'll have to do one of these guys. So we'll probably use the Vautrans towboat, and I'm probably going to do two of them. It's got a capacity of 175, however, it's going to take a minute for each one to go back and forth. So let's go ahead and buy two of you. And we'll set you to the Charlotte and the Fremont Steel Line. But to make sure that they can actually transport, we actually have to make sure we have vehicles set for each line over here. So I'm just going to give it, you know, something simple over here. I'll give you the state cart. I'll just give you one for now because there's really no other need for it. And then we need to have some sort of transportation from this boat dock all the way over there. So like there's basically 3 different lines to get the steel to our goods factory. That's how complicated this line is. So let's make sure we actually have something over there so it'll actually realize that it needs to transport over there. We need to get this line set up here. Alright, we just bought all the vehicles we needed to, and that includes the plastics as well. So hopefully we'll get some things flowing through properly. Let's see if it'll start picking up steel, and it will, so that means everything's connected. Now I'm obviously going to have to edit the vehicles and make sure that each vehicle is picking up when it needs to, and making sure, you know, there's not an overload at each station. That is done. So that was a hefty project. It basically took us 2 episodes, of course with a break in the middle, because I desperately needed that. What can we change up? Let's see. We have 3 vehicles in bad condition. One being the Anchorage Timber Line, and then just Augusta Blue Line. Let's dig into some management. Augusta Blue, you're in this area right over here, right? You're transporting people to the airfield, which is obviously busy. Let's just replace you with some of the coach buses. Maybe that will encourage people to use your line more often. Then we got Anchorage Timber. Anchorage Timber, where are you at? Way over here. Ooh, this was from a while ago. I kind of forgot about this line, to be honest. I think it's just been making us money and we don't really have to pay too much attention to it. Do I need to give you the big boy, or do I not need to give you the big boy? How many you got right now? You got 9 state carts on there. Capacity of 108. And we'll upgrade you to... Do you pick up everything over there? I don't think you do. So we'll actually give you class 9000. There you go. Enjoy your new locomotive. Alright, that was enough management right there. We'll probably have to change up these lines here soon. But let's get over to fixing up those roads that I was talking about. Oh yeah, and just a small little update. Rochester has fixed itself a little bit over here, which is nice. And I think our train is pulling in for the first time over here. I would assume so, since there's only 33 people on board. Will you pick up everyone? I need to see if this works first. Okay, success. So it does pick up everyone. And $3.5 million later. And look at that, we already dropped it from a 300 down to like 100 something. And obviously increasing by the minute. Alright, let's dig into the management based on our private transportation now. I think everything else is kind of settling out for the most part. The roads are getting busy. Highway systems are going to have to come in at some point, without a doubt. Like, there's a lot of people using the country roads. So if we look at Rochester, I've been focusing on you a lot lately. Rochester, where is everybody going? So we have a lot of private transportation using this road, 29 vehicles. 11 vehicles to get up to, what is it, Charlotte? A few people actually going over to Cleveland. I wonder if I upgrade that, right? So there's one person. I want to take note of it. There's one person that goes to Cleveland from Rochester. And back and forth, I assume. Can we upgrade the road from there to there and then actually use private transportation more to get back and forth? Let's experiment it. So let's make sure we upgrade this road throughout. I do not want to upgrade the bridge because I will replace you. I'll fix you here in a second. I'm actually going to give you a new bridge as well because you suck. There's one of the people using the country road. I have to make sure the boats can get across as well. I think are they racing? They look like they're racing. It's like the two new captains just got a new job and they're like, alright, we're going to try to get fired and race each other now. So let's pause it just so nothing gets screwed up. And we're going to give you a new bridge. So let's cut you off right there. Not very efficient, but it will do. And then we're going to delete this bridge and we're actually going to reconstruct it because it's not in a bad spot. So there are times when this happens in real life where people build bridges, and when I say people I mean engineers. They make bridges that kind of go in a straight line type thing, but it doesn't it kind of hugs the water, and then you kind of have it go up so boats can get underneath and stuff like that. Actually, that's kind of level right there. Let's try to get something like right here. And then what I'll have it do is I'll have it come up so the boat can get underneath. And it's kind of a weird concept. It kind of looks weird, but it's money efficient. I'll do it to about there, and then what I'll have it do is I'll have it come straight up. So boats can get underneath like that. So something like this, right? Yeah, it looks really weird, doesn't it? And then we can delete that section, and then we can connect up the two sections. Like that. So boats can get underneath on that side, but not the other side. That's how it works. And then we have it connect up, finally, and I'll just kind of restructure that a little bit. I don't want to see how much money I lost. Oh, not that much, okay. There we go. So Cleveland, Rochester, you got a new bridge. The one bridge that I hated most in this whole entire episode. We're going to test that out, and I think we have that line completely set up. Or not. I didn't connect it all the way. No. There we go. I fixed it. Now it's fixed. Oh yeah, and then this bridge. The bridge is actually not that bad. I wonder, can you not upgrade the bridge when you kind of do this? Because I would if I could. I mean, like, it doesn't really matter because no boats actually come through this area. I have it started like that, so it's a little bit raised, but not too much. I'm just going to make a simple bridge here. I'm not going to do too much about it. So I'll have to come through the railroad here. I mean, like, once people use private transportation more often, we're probably going to have to build a bridge over our train track, because that's usually how it works in these types of scenarios. So the vehicles will, figure it out soon. But that means everything is now upgraded for that section. I'm going to build a better road through here, and then we'll say that's it. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure we try not to remove too many buildings in the process, but we're going to try to make this a main road now. And look at that. Traffic's getting backed up. You know what that means? It's a project for next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to help support the channel. I'd highly appreciate it. Any comments or suggestions, leave them down below. I do review them. And I shall see you guys in the next episode. Before I do, it's going to drive me insane if I don't. I'm going to at least give that intersection a stoplight. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.